Welcome to this chair yoga class. Find a sturdy chair and we'll get started. So we're sitting up nice and tall. Feet flat on the floor, spine reaching to the sky. Close your eyes or look downcast. And notice how your body is showing up for you today. Feel the weight of it against the chair, the air and the clothing against your skin. And bring your attention in closer. Notice what's happening inside your body. Feel your heartbeat. Notice your energy level. Maybe your stomach's rumbling or it's digesting. Just check out how your body is showing up for you this morning. And notice how your mind is showing up for you today. Is it full of thoughts or is it kind of spacious? Can you allow the thoughts to pass through your mind like clouds moving through the sky? And what about your heart? What feelings are showing up for you this morning? And you know that feelings change every 90 seconds. So allow them to move through you without attachment or judgment. Deep within you, there is an infinite well of silence and potential, an ocean actually. Allow an intention to form for today's practice, someone or something you want to dedicate your practice to, or something you'd like to experience. Mentally repeat that to yourself 3 times in the positive present tense. Let's start with some sun shining breaths, inhaling all the way up to the sky, and then opening halfway down. We rotate the hands and come down. Inhaling, bringing earth energy up. Exhaling, bringing cosmic energy down. This time, let's interlace the hands, turn the palms towards the ceiling and stretch up. And then we'll tip over to one side. Let's roll the rib cage towards the floor. Inhale, roll the rib cage towards the ceiling. Come back to a side stretch, go a little deeper. Inhale up and down. Notice how you feel. Inhale up. Turn the palms towards the ceiling, and if you can, interlace your hands a weird way. And we'll stretch over the other side. And roll yourself to look down. Inhale into the rib cage, roll and look up. And back to a side stretch, go a little deeper. Inhale back to center and float your arms down. Sitting up nice and tall, let's bring the chin to the chest. And inhale, look up. Exhale, chin to chest. On the next inhale, look up. So we're staying for a breath. On the next exhale, come down. Stay for a breath. And inhale back to center. Let the ear come over to one shoulder. Let the opposite hand reach down. You could let the arms swing like a pendulum. Come back up. Let the ear float to the other shoulder. Let the opposite arm come down and swing like a pendulum. And inhale back to center. Do the first side again. Dropping the arm, letting it circle. And circle back the other way. Come up. Inhale tall, ear to shoulder. Let the arm come down to your side and circle it. Nice small circles. Feeling more the weight of the arm than the muscles circling it. And circle back the other way. And inhale back to center. Sitting up nice and tall, let's bring one hand across, the other hand to the side or the back of the chair. Spinal twist. Slowly unwind. Inhale tall and spinal twist the other way. And inhale back to center. Sitting up nice and tall, we're going to lower the chin to the chest again, but this time we're going to begin to roll all the way down, starting with the top of the head, neck, shoulders, upper back, mid back. You'll feel a stretch all the way to your lower back. And then unroll, stacking one vertebra on top of the other. Stretch up tall. Exhale, chin to chest. Shoulders come forward. Upper back rounds. Head is heavy, pulling you towards your knees. Inhale, roll back up. Stretch up tall. Bring one hand across the leg, the other to the side or the back of the chair. Let's twist again. Then reach your arm over the back of the chair. Other arm to the front. Bring the hands back in and unwind. Inhale, tall, arm across, arm to the side or back of your chair, rotate. And you can reach back over the back of your chair, reach the other arm towards me. And come on back in. And back to center. Take a breath and notice how you feel. Let's do some shoulder rolls. And let's stop and go the other way. You might feel some creaking and cracking in there. Doesn't that feel good? One more. You can breathe out through your mouth if that sighing feels good to you. Let's bring the arms out and the elbows bent. We're going to draw circles on the ceiling, opening up the elbows. Let's stop and go the other way. And bring your elbows up, but your hands, fingertips pointing towards each other. Inhale, open the elbows out. And bring the elbows back in. Be sure the shoulders are relaxed, the shoulder blades are sliding down your back. Heart is lifted. And rest. Sitting up nice and tall, shoulder blades sliding down the back. Let's stop traffic. And press the back of your hand away. Reach through the heel of your hand and press through the back of your hand. Heel of the hand and back of the hand and rest. Other sides, let's push through the heel of the hand and back of the hand. Heel, back, heel, back, and down. Let's give our hands a rest and we'll work on our feet for a minute. I like to put my hands underneath my thighs and pick my feet up off the ground. But if that doesn't work for you, you can do everything with your feet on the floor. So let's pick up one leg and we'll point and flex the toes. Draw your lower belly in and up, making this a bit of an abdominal exercise as well. Deep breaths all the way down the leg into the foot. And let's do a little knee kicks. We're gonna move nice and slow so that you're not using momentum, but muscles to help open that leg. And rest. Compare the two sides. Pick up the other leg and we'll point and flex. Drawing the belly in and up. And down. Did we circle? I don't remember. Let's circle. I don't think we did. I think I was saving it, but anyway. We'll circle. And let's do a few knee kicks. Nice and slow. Deep breath into the leg. Last one. Okay, and just take your hands out for a minute. Notice how you feel. Should feel some energy in your arms and legs. So this is National Brain Awareness Week. So we're going to play some brain games. All right. Pick up one leg, toes up. Pick up the opposite arm, fingers up. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Let's bring that down. Inhale. Let's bring the other leg up. Bring the other arm up. Fingers up. Fingers down. Toes up. Fingers up. Toes down. Fingers down. And rest. Now, you can continue doing one side and I'll tell you when to switch, or for a little more challenge, both legs up, draw the belly in, both arms up. Toes down, fingers down. Toes up, fingers up. Down and up. This is also a little abdominal work, a little leg work, a little brain work. And rest, take a breath. Do a second set with the other leg if you haven't. And up, down. And rest. Okay, we're going to ramp it up. So, legs up, arms up, fingers point down, toes point up. Or you can just do it with one arm and one leg. And I'll tell you when to switch. Toes point, fingers up. Toes up, fingers down. Toes down, fingers up. Fingers down, toes up. Pressing out through the heel of your hand. Pressing out through the back of your hand. One more. And rest. And if you're doing one leg at a time, now you can switch legs. So again, let's start with toes down and fingers up this time. And fingers down, toes up. Toes down, fingers up. Fingers down, toes up. Switching moving with the breath. Toes down, fingers up. Toes down, fingers up. Last one, and circle everything. All right, again, you can circle with your toes on the floor if you need to. You can circle with your hands in your lap if you need to. Honor your body. Last one, can you circle? I don't know if we can do it. Can you circle the toes one way? No. That's what I love about brain games. If you can circle your toes in one way and your hands in the other, you're a better person than I am. All right, have a good laugh and then come to stillness. Okay, we're going to scoot forward on our chair and turn sideways. Okay, so we're going to do some, it's more brain game and it's also good for your balance and your gait. So sitting up tall with one butt a little bit off the chair, we're going to point one toe forward and then point it back. If you can get your thigh vertical or even diagonally behind you, that's better. If you are not flexible and you have to have the knee forward, that's what you have to do. Inhale tall, tap forward, tap back, tap forward, tap back, tap forward, tap back. Bring that leg, well no, let's leave that leg behind you. Add an arm. And swing that arm behind you and swing it in front. You want to add a head, let the head follow the arm. Next level of challenge, arm goes back, toe comes forward, arm comes forward, toe comes back. Like to add a head, and follows the arm. If you get dizzy, keep the head looking forward. And come down. Take a breath. Whew. Good work. Come back to center. Compare the two legs. Let's widen the legs, and we're going to do a little Charleston here, rolling out and rolling in, out, and opening up the hips. I feel good. Okay, come back to stillness. And we'll go the other way. So scooting sideways on your chair, sending one leg back. Again, if you can, it's vertical or even a diagonal, but just do what your body will allow. Sit up nice and tall, draw your lower belly in. We're going to tap forward and tap back. Tap forward, tap back. And we'll stay there. And bring an arm in front. We'll swing that arm behind us and swing it in front. More challenge, let the head go with the arm. Be mindful that you don't get dizzy. If you're getting dizzy, just look forward. Okay, we've got that. Ready? Add an arm and a leg. Arm goes back, toe comes forward, arm comes forward, toe comes back. Adding a head if you like. And come back to center. And rotate back around onto your chair with your legs nice and wide. Scoot forward on your chair a little bit and just windshield wiper the knees. Getting any tension out of those legs, out of those hips. And come sit back on your chair for a moment, taking that in. Let's do some sit to stands. So again, if you don't want to stand up for the second half of class, you can do the whole thing seated. So sit to stand, if you're gonna sit, you're gonna hold on to the base of the chair. Inhale, squeeze your buttocks, muscles, press into your feet, and maybe come up off the chair a quarter of an inch or half an inch, whatever works for you. Pressing into the hands and the feet and lifting up a little bit, or crossing arms or reaching them out in front of you. Let's do 7 and then we'll stand up on number 8. Ready? Inhaling up. Exhaling 1. Inhaling up. Exhaling 2. Inhaling up. Exhaling 3. You can always skip one if you need to. 4. 5. 6. 7. And we're up. I'm going to stretch up and down. And you can come behind your chair and hold on. I'll stand next to mine so you can see what I'm doing. Few breaths here in Tadasana. Lift your toes and spread them wide if you're not in shoes. Press down into the 4 corners of your feet. Inhale, lift your kneecaps. Exhale, relax your buttocks and tuck your tailbone underneath. Inhale, draw your lower abdomen in and up. Tuck your rib cage. Roll your shoulders. Reach your fingertips to the floor if you're not holding onto the chair. Tuck your chin and lengthen the back of your neck and reach toward the sky. I'm going to lift one heel and bring it down. Lift the other heel and bring it down. You can stay with that or lift both heels and come down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. If you're using the chair, it's for balance, not for weight. The weight is in your legs, not your arms. Find your drishti, come onto your toes. If you like, arm can be out or up. 1 or 2. And come on down. Good job. We're going to do some cat and dog. So depending on your flexibility, let's all do it with the back of the chair today. So that way we don't have to be so flexible. You're kind of close to the chair, maybe 6 inches away from it. So you have room to round over, bending the knees, tucking the chin, feeling the back stretch. And then inhaling straight, elbows are in, chest lifts. Tailbone is tucked, so there's no pinch in your lower back. Stretching up tall, Tadasana, bend the knees. Tuck the tailbone underneath you, round your back, bring your chin down. Breathe into your back body. As you're looking down, check that your feet are parallel and hip width apart. Inhale, straighten the legs. Draw the belly up. Lift the heart. Press the shoulders down, the shoulder blades, creating a shelf for your heart. You stretch up towards the sky. Inhale, tall. Exhale, round. Bend the knees, tuck the tailbone underneath you, round your back, lower your head. Inhale, straighten, stretch up. Look up. Stretch up tall. We'll do one more, rounding the body. Inhale and stretching towards the sky. Come back to stillness. Let's do a variation of the pose we just did earlier. We're going to step one leg back, still holding onto the chair, grounding through the front leg. You're just going to reach the opposite arm out in front. You want a little more challenge, you can bring your weight forward and just pick the toe up off the floor just a little bit. Deep breaths, looking out over your thumb. If you're sitting in the chair, bring your leg out in front of you instead with the toes pointed up and the opposite arm reaching. And let's bring the hand to the chair, the foot down. I'll do a little skiing from side to side. The knees are going from side to side. Hips are getting a little side stretch. And then we'll do the other side, coming back to stillness. Inhale, tall. Send your opposite leg out behind you, toes on the floor for starters. If you don't need to hold on to the chair, the opposite arm comes up in front of you, gazing at your thumb. Deep breath in. You want a little more challenge, pick the toe up off the floor just an inch. Again, if you're sitting in the chair, the leg comes straight out in front of you with the toes up, opposite arm up in front of you. And down. Good job. I'm going to pretend the chair is in front of me. You can have the chair in front of you. We'll come out to our 5-pointed star. You could be holding on. You don't need to hold on. The arms come out. Big stretch. If you're sitting in a chair, wide legs, arms out, right? I'm going to turn the toes to the right. And reach out over that leg. Turn the palms and come into Trikonasana. Or you're holding on to the chair or holding on with one arm. Otherwise, the arm is pressing against the leg. The other arm is reaching out and up. Big stretch in all directions. Inhale back up. Turn the toes in. Then could be holding on. Toe heel, toe heel, toe heel back to Tadasana. Holding on to the chair or hands at your heart, thumbs pressing into your breastbone for Anjali Mudra. Anjali means heart, Mudra means hand symbol. And let's hold on to the chair and step out again to our 5-pointed star. If you don't need the chair, one or both arms are out. Getting nice and big in all directions. And then we'll rotate the left toes 90 degrees. Hips and shoulders facing your chair, either holding on or not, or holding on with one arm. It's reaching over the leg, turn the palms, and windmill the arms. Get big in all directions. Inhale back up. Again, hands could be on the chair. Now they will be. And toe, heel, back to Tadasana. Take it in, holding on, or Anjali Mudra. Good work. Let's have a seat on our chair. Take a few deep breaths here. Okay. Sitting up nice and tall. We're going to pick up one leg. Toes are pointed up. Heels on the floor. You don't have to look at my foot. I'm just going to slide the hand down the leg. Bring the head over the knee. And that lovely stretch in your back body. Inhale, slide back up. And send the other leg out with the heel on the floor, the toes up. Inhale tall, exhale, slide down. Let your head go if it's safe for you to do that. If you have unregulated high blood pressure, glaucoma, brain tumor, or vertigo, you want to keep your head heart height. Otherwise, let it go. Let all that tension pour out of the top of your head. And that lovely stretch in your back and in the back of your leg. Slowly come back up. Bring the leg back in. We're going to go into a figure 4. We're going to keep the right leg exactly where it is, cross the left ankle over and float the knee away. Sit up nice and tall. Feel a little stretch in your inner thigh. If that's too easy, pick the heel up and cross it over your knee. Sit up nice and tall, and if you want more of a challenge in either pose, draw the belly in and up and come forward with a straight back. Deep breath into the stretch. Inhale back up. Bring that knee and give it a hug. And put it down. Sitting up nice and tall. This leg, the left leg, does not move. The right ankle crosses over. The knee floats out to the side as far as you can get it. If that's too easy, flex your foot and put your ankle on your knee. Inhale tall, and for more challenge in either pose, come forward with a straight back. Inhale back up. Give that leg a hug and place it down. Take a few breaths here. We're going to end by doing what's called a drop. We're going to pick one knee up and give it a hug. If you want a little more challenge, oof, cramp there. A little more challenge, you can kiss that knee. Inhale, place that foot on the floor. Pick the other leg up, give it a hug. A little more challenge, bringing your nose and knee towards each other. Inhale up, place the foot on the floor. And pick the first leg up. Doesn't have to be high, we're just going to drop it onto the floor. Just to feel the floor reverberating. What this is good for is if you have neuropathy or bad circulation, this will help wake up the capillaries in the bottom of your feet and help bring the blood back up into your body. Waking up the nerves and the muscles and the blood vessels, just gently dropping that foot. Don't have to stomp real loud. Let that foot drop, waking it up. Take a breath. Feel how alive and tingly that foot is. And that leg, let's do the other side, picking it up and letting it drop. And drop. Notice how your body feels. Let's bring the hands to the heart. We'll do one sun salute, inhaling up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale over. Inhale, big sweep. And down, and big sweep. And down, all the way back up. Hands to heart, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, tall spinal twist. Look over your shoulder. Back to center, spinal twist. Back to center, hands one way, head the other if you want more challenge. Back to center, twist the other way. Back to center, and down. Scoot back on your chair, close your eyes or look down, cast. Allow your awareness to travel through your body, noticing areas of tension or discomfort, twitching or movement. Awareness and breath help to integrate all that's happening in your body-mind.
Sorry, Joanne, I have to leave. I've got a doctor's appointment. Thanks a lot.
Namaste.
Namaste.
So when you're ready, slowly bring your awareness back. Wriggle your fingers and toes, move and stretch in whatever way feels good to you. Namaste. Happy Brain Awareness Week.